This car makes more torque than a Porsche 911 Turbo S. This is a G30 530d M Sport, and while the 530d is an amazing package out of the box, we're at Delta 5 Performance, and of course, they can't keep it stock. This car makes a ridiculous 450 wheel horsepower, which has been dyno verified. It also makes 905 Newton meters of torque. That is thanks to a Turbo Systems ball bearing turbo, a Wagner intercooler, a custom made downpipe, a Sprint drop-in air filter, and a Stage 3 XHP TCU tune and a Stage 3 ECU tune from TOT with switchable maps. This is not going to protect your paint, and this is not going to make your car look shiny. But using the right product for your car will make the biggest difference. That is why we recommend Icon Rock Clear, one of the best ceramic coating and PPF brands for your car. Traditional coatings fade, they scratch, they demand constant reapplications, and every detailing job feels like money wasted because it's just temporary shine that never lasts. Icon Rock Clear changes everything. A single application that lasts 15 years and beyond. It's 75 times stronger than other coatings, 50 times glossier, and dissolves seamlessly with your clear coat. No reapplications, no costly maintenance, just pure lasting protection. But beware that there are a lot of fake products and fake brands in the market. So if you want genuine Icon Rock Clear products, there's only one place to go in Mumbai, which is CarSuit. So if you want to get this level of protection done to your car, well, you know where to go now. Thank you for watching, and back to the video. This dyno chart was done on an older tune, which is why it shows 804 Newton meters of torque. But the guys at Delta 5 and Tunotronics have refined it even further, and they're confident it's now pushing over 900 Newton meters because it's showing that figure on the data logs. And even with the older tune, it still makes 804 Newton meters. That's more than the Porsche 911 Turbo S, which is absolutely insane. And here's the crazy part. This build costs just 7.03 lakh rupees, which is honestly not bad at all for the sort of power and torque this car is making. The Turbo Systems ball bearing turbo costs 3.2 lakh rupees. The Wagner intercooler is 1.8 lakh rupees. The EGR hard delete is 20,000. The custom made downpipe is 45,000. Sprint replacement air filter 18,000 rupees. The Stage 3 XHP TCU tune is 50,000 rupees, and the Stage 3 ECU with the Tunotronics switchable maps is 70,000 rupees. Now think about it. You can pick up a clean G30 530d for around 30 to 40 lakh rupees, and for just 7 more lakhs, you've got yourself a diesel rocket that'll pin you to the seat every time you floor it. And the best part, it looks like a total sleeper. Apart from those OZ Racing Estrema 19-inch wheels worth 2 lakh rupees, you'd never guess what's hiding under the hood. So if a real Turbo S pulls up next to you at a light, you already know you can show them who's boss. This car is able to do the quarter mile in 12.01 seconds, which is absolutely insane for a diesel, and that too a rear wheel drive one. This thing is crazy. I mean, the amount of torque that this car makes is, it churns your stomach as to how much torque it has. and pair that with 450 wheel horsepower, this thing just keeps on pulling and pulling like a freight train. The TCU map is also really nice. It just keeps snapping through gears like it's nothing, and the car also makes a really nice noise, a very nice noise in fact for a diesel. It has a very bassy, grunty kind of noise and sounds pretty nice. And use the paddles a little bit, get into the power range of the turbo, and it's like a jet. It's absolutely amazing as to how this car drives. Pair that to the amazing chassis of the 5 Series and you have a car which can basically do anything that you would ever want. Also, being a diesel, this has like I think so 60-65 liters of fuel tank capacity, and even in this stage 3 configuration, this car can easily do over 1,000 kilometers in a single tank. The owner of Delta 5 Performance, he's the owner of this car as well, he was telling me that he gets 12 to 13 kmpl in fuel economy in the city and 19 to 20 kmpl on the highway. So yeah, this car makes a whole lot of sense and it is really nice to drive. Now talking about how to switch through the different modes, usually cars, you have to do something on the steering wheel, then, like a menu kind of thing appears on the tachometer, and then, you have to choose the different modes of the map through the tachometer, but not in this car. In this car, it's fairly simple. Tunotronics has kind of integrated the different ECU remaps in the driving modes. So you have the drive mode selector over here on the center console. So if you put it into Eco Pro, the owner of Delta 5 told me that Eco Pro is basically 0.5 stage 0.5. Put it into comfort, you're kind of into stage 2, and put it into sport, you're in stage 3 with the full grunt of what this car can do. 450 wheel horsepower, 905 Nm, press sport and you have all of that. And turn traction control off, this thing just wants to go sideways all the time. I launched this car and basically through first and second gear, I was basically just trying to hold the car straight. And trust me, even if this is a diesel and a massive luxurious sedan, it is a whole lot of fun to drive. And being a massive luxurious sedan, that's again a benefit, because when you don't want the car to be, all squirrely and, all over the road, just put it into D, put it into Eco Pro. You have basically all the luxury in the world. And this car comes with adaptive dampers and it just soaks up the road and the undulations so well, making this car the perfect car for doing long trips on, and also putting a couple of sports cars to shame on the way. Oh my god, it climbs up into the triple digit speeds like it's nothing. And I mean, this car just makes a whole lot of sense. If you're somebody who's looking to, do a lot of traveling, but you still want a car which will excite you, I think this build is a great representation of that. It will literally do each and everything that you want. You want a big fat luxurious car? Well, the 530d is absolutely amazing on the inside. You have gigantic leather seats which are super comfy, adaptive suspension which soaks up all of the bumps. You have a really powerful 3-liter turbocharged diesel up in front. Put it into sport and you are given access to 450 wheel horsepower and over 900 Newton meters of torque. And of course the 5 Series, especially the G30 5 Series pre-LCI, looks absolutely stunning on the outside. And I love the fact that Delta 5 Performance has kept the sleeper look of this car. So all in all, it is a very well-rounded package and a very underrated tuner car if you ask me. So let us know what you think of this Stage 3 G30 530d. I think it is an absolutely amazing package. Definitely something for someone who wants to do everything in one car. So let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Subscribe to our channel. Check out Delta 5 Performance on Instagram, and I'll catch you in the next one.